How's it going, Cowboy Nation? I don't really know how I want to start this. Breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys have traded three-time All-Pro linebacker Micah Parsons to the Packers for two first-round picks and defensive lineman Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark. Parsons and the Packers already have reached an agreement on a 4-year, $188 million contract. David Mulligutta, his agent of Athletes First, had a hand in the trade and ultimately negotiating the record-breaking contract that includes $120 million fully guaranteed at signing and makes Parsons the highest-paid non-QB in NFL history. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Well, I can tell you, I know a couple buddies of mine that are just ecstatic. I'm at a loss for words. I, I I'm pissed. My faith in the Joneses and this franchise has diminished in the last few years. Hmm. Yeah, Greeny is exactly right. You, oh my god, man. And speaking of that, one of my buddies in Discord. Hmm. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't. I gotta get a buddy's. I gotta get a buddy's opinion real quick.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Hold up.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
All right, what's up?
dude. I gotta get your opinion on this, man. Like, I'm losing my shit just trying to wrap my head on what
On what now?
on the Parsons trade. I don't fucking get this shit. Like, are they trying to pull another Herschel Walker? Like,
Bro, it's hold up one sec. Are you there?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm vacuum sealing brisket.
Oh, no, you're good. Man, I'm just,
That's fucking wild, bro.
dude, it is. I just don't. Two first round picks and a defensive lineman, Kenny Clark. All right. Here is his career stats: 140 games played, uh, 236 solo tackles, 180 assists, 35 total sacks, and he's been playing since 2016. Micah Parsons
What
is
it is.
Micah has been in the league for 3 years, and he's already got double the amount of sacks this dude has.
So, so this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Ready? Jerry Jones acted like a fucking idiot.
Oh, definitely.
Then, by the time they offered him the money that they should have, he was already done, and he was like, "I'm not gonna play for you."
Well, coming from multiple sources, like inside of Dallas and Jerry himself, he said that they had an agreement that would have made him the highest paid. But
So this
on
is
but
this is
coming
the
from
I was
Micah's
watching
camp and his standpoint, he was saying that he was called there to talk about leadership, and Jerry ambushed him about a contract.
so
So
from what I heard, I saw a
I don't know.
report where it was Adam Schefter, and apparently they offered him the money, and he said to shove it up their ass because he's not gonna deal with the way they treated him.
So Jerry, Jerry told Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. did an interview with him, that him and Micah talked, that they had agreed on everything or whatever, and that Micah told him not to contact him anymore or whatever. Don't call him anymore. Jerry apparently sent over the deal that they worked out to his agent, and he said his agent told him to stick it up his ass
Okay, I heard.
because
I know.
his
I heard
agent
something
wasn't
about that.
because he wasn't there, because his agent wasn't present, so he doesn't think his agent is saying, and saying with Parsons is saying that there wasn't a negotiation because his agent wasn't present.
Yeah.
So in a way, Jerry feels like that they kind of made an agreement, and then and Micah apparently he's saying that Micah was the one that reached out to him and saying, "Hey, let's talk about the contract." But Micah is saying that Jerry called him and wanted to have a conversation about leadership. And then when he got there, the conversation started about leadership, but then ventured into contract discussions.
Mm.
And neither party said that they handshook on anything, but they had just agreed. Jerry just said that they agreed on the amount, the guarantees, and the years, the length of the contract. And Jerry threw out a number that it was over 200 million. And
Yeah, I think.
Parsons mentioned that he had to bring it back to his agent. Jerry said he sent the details over. I don't know. It's a bunch of I said this, I said that. And then it's just a bunch of back and forth. I think Jerry feels slighted and disrespect. I think they both feel disrespected. Honestly.
Yep, I feel like. Hold on.
But 2 first-round picks and a defensive lineman. And I don't
Yeah, I feel
know.
like I think after all the shit on the media and everything, I think they went past the spot to make it better.
Yeah. I mean, Schefter is saying that his agent was a key factor in getting him traded. I know. Death is excited. I know. I have a few Packer friends, and
I
they're
haven't
losing
really
it right
watched
now.
nothing.
I mean, a lot of people. I would say a lot of Cowboys fans have mixed emotions. Some people are saying that it's not that big of a deal because Parsons is weak against the run. When it gets later into the year, kind of around Thanksgiving is kind of when he starts to fade. He's undersized for a defensive end. That's I've been seeing a lot of fans say that and everything. So I mean, depending on what they do with the picks and how early the picks are or wherever the picks are, I mean, I guess we got 2 first round picks the next 2 years, ours and then the 2 from the Packers. So I'm assuming it's 1 for next year and then 1 for 27.
Yeah, it's got to be because I don't think
I don't think the Packers had 2 first round.
Yeah, they
didn't have 2 spare first round picks for next season, did they? There's no way. So it hasn't necessarily said what year the picks were. It just said that they're 2 first round picks.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing too.
Bro,
that's wild.
We're speaking about the Lion, but this harkens back, and Tommy did a great timeline piece on the Micah saga that's on DallasCowboys.com. Make sure you check that out. And it basically just details how things devolved over the past several months. This is a situation where
full terms, Cowboys get Kenny Clark and 2 firsts. Packers get Micah Parsons. That was Ian Rappaport. And we play the Packers week 4. Yeah. In Dallas. And I plan on going to that game. No, I'm not.
I don't blame you.
I can tell you one thing. If the Packers show up to Dallas and Parsons doesn't do anything, he's quiet the entire game, media is going to have a frenzy.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboys fans are going to say the trade was justified because he couldn't sack Dak.
Yep.
So, but it's still early in the season, so we're going to find out. We're going to see.
Yep.
Is the Packers defense going to be able to stop Pickens and Lamb and our running back core? So
doubt that.
No, I don't think their corners are not going to be able to handle Lamb and Pickens. And then you got to worry about Tolbert, Ferguson, Turpin, and we've got 4 running backs.
Well, your offense is going to be good as fuck.
Yeah, it's the defense that's really an issue. Crazy, man. I had to get somebody's unbiased opinion that's not a Cowboys fan or a Packers fan, and
I literally think it comes down to Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I mean I've been hearing some rumors that when Jerry steps down, he's gonna give it to his does he have 2 sons? He's got what, Stephen Jones and then what, Jerry Jr.
I think
is that his son or is that his grandson?
Can't remember.
Well, the rumor is that Jerry Jr. is going to be, the reins are going to be handed to him. So, whenever that is, with this trade, it might be sooner than later because I'm expecting some Cowboys fans to overreact.
Yeah, Jerry Jr. is his son.
Okay, yeah. And I mean, just 2 hours ago, they just announced that Dallas, for the first time, appear willing to listen to trade offers.
Really?
So there's no way that today they just now started. They must have just now started telling people publicly,
Yeah.
like we're willing to listen to trade offers. I bet you they've been listening to them all week.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna be honest. Ty Schmidt, the guy on a Pat McAfee show, that's literally all he's talked about all week. Is that the Packers trading for Parsons for 2 first-round picks, and he didn't say a player, but he said that the Packers are going to trade for Parsons for 2 firsts, and they were immediately going to sign him to a 4-year deal, and it was going to be roughly $45 to $47 million a year.
Damn.
And he was exactly right. 4-year deal, average is $47.5 million a year.
Wow.
And and the Packers, they don't have one owner. Their fans buy shares in their owners or whatever, apparently.
Yeah.
So he apparently he's an owner, and he of course he has people because he works for Pat McAfee, so he's got a bunch of insider knowledge. So he was right on the money for it, and I guarantee you he is gonna be hungover tomorrow for the show. Because I guarantee you he is putting them back right now.
Hey, let me jump off here. My girl's calling me.
All right, brother. Yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion. I appreciate your insight.
All right, bro.
Later. Yeah, that was Babs, everyone. Yeah, that is, man. I really don't know, man.
Parsons and for the Dallas. I mean, it is just an unbelievable turn of events for Micah Parsons and for the Dallas Cowboys. And Tom, I go back to a conversation I had with Stephen Jones walking out of the NFL owners meeting in Dallas last December. Okay, I had heard rumors that the Cowboys were a little frustrated with how top heavy their roster was, basically how much money they were paying to their best players. And I said, is that something that you think about? Is that something you consider? And Stephen Jones, in a very honest moment, said, yeah, that is something we're looking at. We're taking a look at internally. Now, he said, I can't envision Micah Parsons in another uniform. He did say that. But this was the first time to me, and we talked about it on NFL Network plenty, that the Cowboys at least opened the door to a Micah Parsons trade. And from that very moment till this moment right now in my head, I believed it was a possibility. And now it's not a possibility. Now it is reality. Micah Parsons lands with the Packers. So that's the Cowboys part of it, Tom. I know how in deep you are with Green Bay. I want to take a look at the Packers part.
I was watching
They're
earlier,
a Super Bowl ready team.
sometime today, and I can't remember what show it was, but I think it was Get Up this morning. Greeny, they had footage of him at an airport, and they were saying that he was going to see another doctor.
Tell me how this affects him.
He was flying to Green Bay. He was flying to Green Bay to sign that contract. That's what he was at the airport for. Yep, and they just announced it right now. We have completed a trade to receive a 2026 first-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick and Pro Bowler defensive tackle Kenny Clark from the Packers in exchange for Micah Parsons. Holy shit. Well, that's a clear sign. We're going to be a rebuild, apparently. Front office thinks we're too top heavy and paying our stars. I mean, which I guess it's an honest thought when you're running a franchise. Wow. I mean, that clearly opens the door for us keeping Pickens next year. Then, for sure. Like, especially if he plays well this year. Yeah. But how is that contract negotiation going to go? Jesus Christ! Oh God. Getting ahead of myself. We're getting ahead of myself. One thing at a time. As always, guys. Take this how you want to take it. Prepare for a long season. It's gonna be a long season. I mean, you never know. We might make some other trades because we've got extra first round picks now, so we might make some trades for some other defensive players. Who knows? But we got the Eagles in 7 days. Next Thursday. So yeah. Y'all have a fabulous day. And I will see you guys in the next video. DC for life.